One, we are closing out the 2 days with Sean B. Bradley at the Ken Pollock Auto Group. So let's go through questions. What questions do you have? Unless you know everything. You've mastered it.
No.
What's your nickname? Tell everybody.
Sparkle.
There you go. All right. So do you have any questions with the process, the outbound phone call process, inbound phone call process, any of that? You should. I didn't go over the inbound process. Here's what I'm going to say is on the inbound phone call process, it's going to be almost exactly as the outbound. The only thing different is the intro. Get question.
Is it time for you to buy a new car?
Actually, it's funny you should mention that. I have the Cayenne out there. My wife's got a GL450. I'm in the market for a minivan, but I might be going with something additional.
Right here.
Here you go.
Don't forget.
Okay.
And who killed Kennedy? I want to know.
Who?
Who killed Kennedy?
Kennedy. Oh, I have no idea. All right, so you guys have no questions whatsoever. Okay, then let me know, what did you get out of today and yesterday? The biggest things.
Just the way that we should handle the calls and leads and how to start, what to do.
Okay, so you've got how to handle the phone calls, what to do, when to do it. What about you? What did you get out of today?
I really enjoyed learning about the secret and power of attraction again.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
saw it years ago.
was it surprising that a trainer for the car dealership would bring that up?
No, almost every company I've worked for used something similar.
Awesome. I'm so glad you liked it, and you could apply it towards here.
And everywhere else.
I love it. What about you? What did you get out of it?
Got a lot of information on how to answer phone calls, how to talk to people.
If you could pull one specific thing out of it, what do you think? I know it's like a mind fry of information. That's why I force you guys to do this, is I want you to try to dig back, or else it's going to be a blur. So try to pull one nugget out of it.
Well, it's the researching on the phone calls, like how to hunt them, like not hunt them down, but...
So basically, no, that's a big one. That's huge. We just talked about that. That's actually really big, is that if you have a lead that doesn't have a phone number, it's a bogus phone number, you're not powerless.
No,
you're able to use Spokio, reverse lookups, Google, LinkedIn to try to ascertain additional contact information, try to engage. Now, I'm really impressed because you have an internet background or a BDC background, you said, correct? And you have family in the automotive industry. What did you get out of this that you could take away between the 2 days now?
I would say more than anything, I would say the persistency of it is you're not, so many of us are intimidated about being overwhelming to guests or customers that we lose that opportunity. And we've got to get over that and realize that some of these people, they need that little bit of guidance. They need that extra push to make that decision.
Yeah, you know, we didn't really go into huge detail in this part that I'm going to say right now, but that's why this is called sales. It's not called giveaways. It's not called magic commissions. You've got to sell the appointment. You've got to create that urgency and excitement. If somebody says they're not coming in for an appointment, you can't go, okay, and go, you know, just like fold. You've got to ask them again. You've got to build that value. 100% agreed. And I'm glad you realize that tenacity in the dealer synergy process and strategy is imperative to success. Now, from a sales professional with 20 plus years experience, what did you get out of today?
I think you're really pioneering a proactive approach at car sales and leads. I'm impressed by it.
Okay, I appreciate that. And is this going to help you, even somebody that has as much experience as you, what's one of the things you could take away and implement into your game?
Yeah, I do think it's going to help. It couldn't hurt. Whenever you have more opportunity created for you as a salesperson, you can make more sales. So.
Okay, Kelly, what about for you? For today was a little bit different because I went through a lot of the P's and people as far as the 4P process. We talked about the time management, the projections, the 7 habits of highly effective people, the secret, the 3-minute books. Let's talk about the 3-minute books as a director. How useful is that going to be for you at the Ken Pollock Auto Group to be able to track your team on the 3-minute book strategy?
It's going to be imperative because from experience, you spend half your time answering to managers about what activity there's been or lack of activity and trying to track that down. So to be able to make sure they know it right away and then I know on a continual basis, and it seems like you've put a process and a tool in place for that. So it saves me time, makes me more efficient in doing that.
The other thing I wanted to just share with everybody here is understand this is a 5-day initial training course. The 2 days for me, my whole job is solely to get you ready to be able to do the tactical, the drills for the next 3 days. My goal is to go through the operational protocol, the internet profile, the customer's wants, wishes, expectations, the who, what, where, when, and why, what the process is, and then Anthony's going to come in for the next 3 straight days, drilling outbound phone call process, drilling inbound phone call process, objections, rebuttals, escalations, what ifs, going live, mystery shopping, all that stuff. So do you feel comfortable that we've prepped in 2 days to get ready for the tactical trainer to come in and do the exercises?
Yeah, I mean, I think for people who've never done this before, I think you try to set up, you gave them a good expectation, and if anything, you try to paint the tough picture so they don't think it's all roses, and you know they.
She found me out.
I saw some of the faces when you were saying certain things, and I'm like, oh no. But it's better for people to know what it's like you said, be tenacious and know what to expect. So I think you set them up for that. I think honestly, these guys are still probably, some of them are probably still a little nervous till they meet Anthony. You get over the nervousness of learning scripts.
He's the
and
good
doing
cop.
all
I'm
that.
the bad cop,
That's
just so
right.
you understand.
I told them that.
Yeah.
I said he's the good one. But anyway, I think that's just natural to be nervous, and how quickly are you going to learn things and interact with each other, but we'll get over that.
Now, you, sir, have a unique background. You're the one that was doing the internet here for how long?
For a year.
For a year. So you have experience here doing internet sales. What is your thoughts about how the last 2 days have been? Because this is totally different than what you guys thought were doing. What do you think, based on your experience and what you heard in the last 2 days?
I mean, I think it's going to be good. More leads, it's just going to help everything grow. The training is going to also help everyone else grow. That's
Do you have any additional questions I can help you with that I could?
not right now.
Okay, good.
Taking everything in. I'm sure I will later.
And my salespeople who have been here for partial, so you're trying to get something out of this. How did you feel about what you heard?
Well, I like what the internet sales is going to bring to the entire company, the volume, what have you. And as far as sales, as myself, we're going to have to follow up and basically have a strong communication between the two groups. I think that's going to be absolute of importance with the internet group and the sales and management, actually.
100%. I know management's been, focused on this. This is going to be on your